And we are clear. Perfect. Thank you.
Hello viewers, apnan sobke swagat kori ase Nagaland TV laga roundup news te. Ami listen line chen ita headlines khan janai dibo. Desh te financial year 2022 laga economic growth to 9.2% ase koikina Finance Minister Nirmala pra Union Budget Parliament te janaishe. Nagaland State Disaster Management Authority Kohima Department pra 31st January te ekta hukum te janaishe Nagaland te COVID restriction banai kina thakia to February 15 tak chulabo. Prime Minister Narendra Modi pra Finance Minister ke badai dishe people friendly aro progressive budget dia karan. Modi koise idu budget pra desh te infrastructure bhal anibo aro job opportunities kan bi bishi anibo. Patso Town te under Trust and Justice team te Noklak District Gaunburas Association pra 32nd General Session manaishe. Advisor Prison Printing and Stationery Government of Nagaland H. to occasion laga special guest thakishe. 33 Assembly Constituency Surohuto Town te Bishidiri pra Rukhitaka Standard Size Football Ground Advisor for Tourism, Art and Culture Government of Nagaland H. Kehovi Yeptomi pra inaugurate kuri dishe. Eastern Command kan Lieutenant General R.P. Kalita UYSM AVSM SMVSM pra Vijay Samrak ke Notun General Officer Commanding in Chief Chunishe koikina jani paishe. Lieutenant General R.P. pra Vijay Samrak laga martyrs kan ke yad kurikina homage dishe aro Guard of Honor Garrison Battalion Parade Ground te dishe. Aro etia khobor khan details te janai dibo. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman pra Tuesday dinte financial year 2022 to 23 laga Union Budget Parliament te janaishe. Nirmala pra koise desh te financial year 2022 laga economic growth to 9.2% ase. Aro itu alak economies kan logote compare kurile to sobse dangor ase. Sitharaman pra janai dia Union Budget kan enaka English te janai dia ase. Financial budget spectrum auction to be conducted for 5G roll out within 2022 to 23. Both center and state government employees tax deduction limit to be increased from 10 to 14%. Economies corporate surcharge to be reduced from 12 to 7% to help the social security benefits of state government employees and bring them at par with the central government employees. Long-term capital gains on equities kept at 15%. Additional allocation of rupees 19,500 crore for solar modules under PLI scheme. For taxation of any individual digital asset, and income tax will be levied at 30% at the time of transfer of such assets with no relaxation. At TDS of 1% will be levied for transaction above a certain threshold. No deductions and exemptions allowed. Loss from transfer of such assets cannot be set off against any other income. ECLGS schemes extended till March 2023 with an expanded guarantee cover of rupees 5 lakh crore. Expect 5G auctions this year. Government proposes digital rupee using blockchain starting 2022. Special Economic Zones Act will be replaced with new legislation for the development of enterprise and hubs. It will cover the existing industrial enclaves and enhance the competitiveness of exports. E-passports with embedded chips will be issued by 2023. These e-passports with futuristic technology will enhance the experience for citizens. 5 academic educational institutions will be declared centers of excellence and receive an endowment fund of rupees 250 crore. Each proposed to set up 75 digital banking centers in 75 districts by commercial banks. In 2022, 100% of 1.5 lakh post offices will come on core banking system. Border villages to be covered under Vibrant Village program. Housing, tourist center, DTH, etc. etc. to be provided. 80 lakh affordable houses by 2023. 2 lakh Angawatis will be updated. National Mental Health Program will be launched to address mental health issues caused by the pandemic. 23 mental health institutions will be initiated for mental health counseling. 1 class, 1 TV channel will be expanded from 12 to 200 TV channel support will be provided for branding millet production nationally and internationally. Digitization of land records, a priority will use Kisan drones for land records. Growth trajectory of 9.2% on track. PM Gati Shakti is driven by 7 engines, which include road, railway, airport, ports, mass transport, waterways. All 7 engines will put forth the economy in unison. Rupees 20k crore to boost transport infrastructure. Chemical-free natural farming will be promoted across India. 60 lakh jobs will be created in the next 5 years. Public issue of LIC expected shortly. Big public investment for modern infrastructure, which will raise productivity. National Railways program will be taken up on PPP mode. 400 new Vande Bharat trains in 3 years. 8 projects for length of 60 kilometers in PP mode to improve connectivity, convenience, and to boost tourism in hilly areas. High-quality e-content through digital teachers ratio internet television kan ase. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman pra Lok Sabha Parliamentary Session 2022-23 laga Union Budget janai dia opor kishim scheme kan aro tax kan opor khota kurise. Iru budgete kunba Union Ministers pra khushi aro manzur thaka jani paise. Kintu kunba opposition pra khushi na thaka to jani paise. Kunba ba koise budget to middle class aro nichete thaka manu khan ke to diyan di kena bana nohoy koi kena hamla kurise.
Finance Minister Sitharaman para Parliamentary 4th Union Budget tiche. Capital expenditure 35% opor huise fiscal year 2023. Electronic saman kheti de kam koribole laga saman khan aro textile khan dibi sosta hobo hoise. Bahar pra anya saman khan opor bi sosta kori dibo. Finance Minister Brand North East jagade age loi jabo karne nutun schemes khan intizam kori dikna ase. North East laga bosti border state taka khan opor development nimite nutun program khan bi anibo koise. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman pra Tuesday din financial year 2022-2023 laga Union Budget Parliamente jonaise. Nirmala pra koise desh de financial year 2022 laga economic growth to 9.2% ase aro itu to alak economics khan logode compare korile to sobse dangor ase. Nirmala pra budget dia same COVID-19 pandemic pra jun manu duk paise tahan opor mon duk pi janai dise. Budget dia session de sobse dangor dhyan dia to capital expenditure uthai dia thakise 35% fiscal year 2023. Budget session de Finance Minister pra koise PM Kati inclusive development, energy transition and climate change aro financing investment opor de bishi dhyan di ase.
I present the budget for the year 2022-23. At the outset, sir, I want to take a moment to express my empathy for those who had to bear adverse health and economic effects of the pandemic. The overall sharp rebound and recovery of the economy is reflective of our country's strong resilience. India's economic growth in the current year is estimated to be 9.2%, highest among all large economies. I recognize we are in the midst of an Omicron wave with high incidence but milder symptoms. Further, the speed and coverage of our vaccination campaign has helped greatly. With an accelerated improvement of health infrastructure in the past 2 years, we are in a strong position to withstand challenges. I am confident that with Sabka Prayas, we will continue our journey with strong growth. Honorable Speaker, Sir, Budget 2021-22 had provided a sharp increase in provision for public investment or capital expenditure. Throughout the year, with the Honorable Prime Minister guiding the implementation, our economic recovery is continuing to benefit from the multiplier effect. This budget continues to provide impetus for growth. It lays a parallel track of 1. A blueprint for the Amritkal, which is futuristic and inclusive. This will directly benefit our youth, women, farmers, the scheduled castes, and the scheduled tribes. And number 2, big private-public investment. Number 2, big public investment for modern infrastructure, readying for India at 100. This shall be guided by PM Gati Shakti and be benefited by the synergy of multimodal approach. Moving forward on this parallel track, we lay the following 4 priorities: PM Gati Shakti, inclusive development, productivity enhancement and investment, sunrise opportunities, energy transition, and climate action, and 4, financing of investments.
Finance Minister Nirmala pra khota kura same koise 2022-23 union laga budget te bishi manur pra istemal kura saman laga dam nami jabo. Saman khando mobile phones, charger, imported machineries, diamond, jewelries, imported umbrellas, chappal aru juta khan laga dam namia dikhi pabo. Nirmala pra itu hi noi kina tax tia manohan ki bi batai dise. Tax tia khan nimete sarkar pradesh te kisam development kam khan kuri kina chapo parise. Itu hi noi kintu tax tia manohan opor GST khan lagai dia pichide bi khali manjur kura hi noi kintu prishi mon di kina tax khan dia mamla te enthusiastically contribute kurise.
So remarkable progress in GST. GST has been a landmark reform of independent India, showcasing the spirit of cooperative federalism. While aspirations were high, there were huge challenges too. These challenges were overcome deftly and painstakingly under the guidance and the oversight of the GST Council. We can now take pride in a fully IT-driven and progressive GST regime that has fulfilled the cherished dream of India as one market, one tax. There are still some challenges remaining, and we aspire to meet them in the coming year. The right balance between facilitation and enforcement has engendered significantly better compliance, and enforcement has engendered better compliance. GST revenues are buoyant despite the pandemic. I would bring in something which I've got to know this morning, not part of my speech, but worth putting in here for the knowledge of the Honourable House. I would like to bring to the notice of this House that the gross GST collections for the month of January 22 are rupees 1,40,986 crores, which is the highest since the inception of GST. This has been possible due to rapid economic growth, recovery, post-COVID. This has been possible due to the rapid economic recovery post-COVID, as well as various policy and administration undertaken by central and state tax administrations. Taxpayers deserve applause for this growth. Not only did they adapt to the changes, but enthusiastically contributed to the cost of paying taxes. Customs reforms and duty rate changes. Customs administration has reinvented itself over the years through liberalized procedures and infusion of technology. Faceless customs has been fully established. During COVID-19 pandemic, customs formation have done exceptional frontline work against all odds, displaying agility and purpose. Customs reforms have played a very vital role in domestic capacity creation, providing level playing field to our MSMEs, easing the raw material supply side constraints, enhancing ease of doing business, and being an enabler to other policy initiatives such as PLI and phased manufacturing plans. My proposal on customs side are aligned to these objectives. Project imports and capital goods. National Capital Goods Policy 2016 aims at doubling the production of capital goods by 2025. This would create an employment opportunities and result in increased economic activity. However, several duty exemptions, even extending to over 3 decades, in some cases have been granted to capital goods for various sectors like power, fertilizer, textiles, leather footwear, food processing, and fertilizers. These exemptions have hindered the growth of the domestic capital goods sector. Similarly, project import duty concessions have also deprived the local producers of a level playing field in areas like coal mining projects, power generation, transmission or distribution projects, railway and metro projects. Our experience suggests that reasonable tariffs are conducive to the growth of domestic industry and make in India without significantly impacting the cost of essential imports. Accordingly, Honourable Speaker, Sir, it is proposed to phase out the concessional rates in capital goods and project imports gradually and apply a moderate tariff of 7.5%. Certain exemptions for advanced machineries that are not manufactured within the country shall continue.
देश लगा नॉर्थ ईस्ट रीजन खानते भी मोन दिबुले आसे कोइगिना बजेट सेशन दे कोइशे फाइनेंस मिनिस्टर निर्मला सीतारामन प्रा नতুन स्कीम्स खान दालिबो नॉर्थ ईस्ट रीजन के प्रमोट और डेवलप करि दिपन ले ताइ प्रा कोइशे नॉर्थ ईस्ट रीजन लगा पोस्टी बॉर्डर्स खान ढाका खान ओपो भी नतुन और भाव प्रोग्राम खान लुबो 112 districts pra 95% पिछे आगे जाइसे हेल्थ और इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर दे कोइगिना जनाइ दिसे निर्मला सीतारामन प्रा लोकसभा दे यूनियन बजेट दिया समेत पिछे भाव और पियर रिस्पांस पाइसे पॉलिटिशियंस खान प्रा पीएम मोदी प्रा इतु ओपर कोइसे बजेट तो पीपल फ्रेंडली एंड प्रोग्रेसिव बजेट आसे विषय यूनियन मिनिस्टर्स प्रा इतु बजेट ओपर मंजूर थाकिसे किंतु ऑपोजिशंस खान प्रा मिडल क्लास खान मानु ओपर ध्यान होय कोइना खता करिसे ममता बनर्जी प्रा इतु बजेट जनता खान निमिते इकु काम ग्रान नय नाइ कुसे और सीनियर कांग्रेस लीडर राहुल गांधी प्रा मोदी सरकार ओपर हमला करिसे इतु बजेट ओपर ताइ प्रा कइसे मिडल क्लास और दुखिया मानु और किसान खान कारणे इतु बजेट प्रा इकु मदद दिया नय कोइना खता करिसे
NSCN GPRN pra 43rd NSCN Raising Day Monday te najana location ektate manaise 43rd Raising Day mana same President Akato Chobi pra speech te koise same age ja nishina leadership khan botli hobo manukan botli hobo aro structure aro system khan bi botli hobo hulibi naga manu laga bapna goal aro naga costo hitabi botli na hobo aro hotai iki thakibo ceasefire laga opor Akato pra koise takan laga stand to clear ase aro November 19 2021 te government of India logote unilateral ceasefire rakhibole points kan dikena ase aro itu opor faisla lobole to government of India laga oporte hi ase ceasefire to sign kurilebi na kurilebi naga cause nimite to alak rastabi ase aro naga manukan laga peace to honor kre itu laga opor naga manukan laga bapna aro inspirations to NSC and GPRN laga sobse dangor priority ase koikna president akatopra koise Naga Students Federation aro Dimapur Naga Students Union pra Monday din DNSU laga office se meeting loise aro Balijan eviction drive opor mon kushina taka janaise January 30 te Karbi Anglong Autonomous Council pra Balijan te eviction drive shuru kurise aro tati bishi gor laga nuksan hoise idu opor NSF aro DNSU pra mon duk janaise Taikan pra itu hatsato bishi joborjosti thakise koise Taikan spot verification nimite ja homoy janipato 23 gor tuida girza aro ekta masjid bangai kena thakise NSF aro DNSU pra Pradesh laga girza kante Balijan laga manu kun kan gor aro girza bangai kena ase taikan ke modat dibi koise taikan pra naga manu sobs ke shanti rakhibi koikna binti bi kurise jobar January 24 te taikan pra KAAC ke chiti te joborjosti eviction nakuribi koikna binti kurise kintu itu hatsato taikan laga hate thakanai
We sincerely express our anguish and sadness because of the forceful occupation and the forceful nature which took place during the incident yesterday. As report received yesterday, Naga Students Federation delegate Dimapur Naga Students Union for spot verification yesterday during the course of eviction drive, where we came to notice that 23 households and many families were displaced, including 2 churches and 1 mosque, one masjid, which was destroyed during the eviction drive. Therefore,
Manipur Legislative Assembly 2022 nimite Naga People's Front pra 40 experience laga bitote 10 candidates ke election nimite field kurise koikina Naga People's Front laga secretary general Achumbe Moki Konpra janaise ki Konpra koise Manipur laga state bitote thaka 11 hills area constituencies te NPF pra khali 10 assembly constituency te esa lobo aro candidates ke field kuribole scheduled tribes nimite reserve ase ki Konpra koise party pra contender bal ekta napa karan ekta constituency to drop kuri dishe Monday dinte central office koimate NPF working committee laga general meeting loa homoy idukan laga faisla loise meeting loa homoy ticket selection committee pra NPC ke key recommendations kan dishe idukan laga opor house pra meeting te janaise ki kon pra koise working committee laga hisab te naga manukan chamela karane regional parties kan sob mili bole lage aro itu nimite chief minister Rio aro tai laga MLA khan ke naga manu laga bal nimite invite krise ki konpra koise candidates kan laga party tickets to 2nd aro 4th February phase wise pool laga hisab te issue koribo Nagaland State Disaster Management Authority Home Department pra 31st January te ekta hokum te janaise Nagaland te COVID restriction banai kena thaka to February 15th tak chulabo class 1 pra class 8 ban kurikna thakabi offline kuribole aro SOP kan bi home department pra banai dibole janaise board exam dibole thaka MBSC pra niyom banai kena rakhi dia julai kena exam dibole paribo koise jure bimar pra exam dibole paranai kole alag intizam kuri di kena dibole paribo koikena janaise All Nagaland Field Workers Association PWD Road and Bridges Housing Aro National Highway under Noklak Unit pra 1st February te Andolan Kurise 22 Moina opor salary na pani mite Andolan Kura homoy PWD office Noklak bond kuri dishe aro public pra government ke ki action nobole ase idu joldi lobby koikina janaise public kan kalibi 10 baji pra shuru hoikina andolan kuribo aro government laga jawab rukhibo koikina janaise Nagaland Board of School Education Kohima pra Sokar Hukum Hisab HSLC aro HSSLC exam 2022 offline mode pra shuru kuribole janaise. HSLC exam to 9th March to 22 March te likhibo. HSSLC exam ke 8 March pra shuru kurikena 31st March te khotom hobo. Examination routine bi board website www.nbscnl.edu.com te sabole janaise. Juri student COVID-19 positive olaikena exam dibole para nai koile one time arrangement banai dibo aro exam dibole paribo. Indira Gandhi Stadium te 63rd Northern Nagamese Sports Association meet shuru kurise. Aro advisor to Chief Minister aro Athletic Federation of India Vice President Abu Mehta special guest thakise. Abu Mehta pra inaugural program te khoda khura homoy khilari khan ke sport te dhyan dibole khoise. Sarkar bi sports nimite infrastructure khan banai di kena beshi mon di ase. Itu nimite youths khan ke bi sports te mon di kena professionally tayar kuribole khoise. Itu sports meet opor khobor pa hisab te 100 opor manu lobole ase aro games kan khilibole thakato football, volleyball, sepak takraw, badminton, table tennis aro 16 salte niche aro dongor kan karone wrestling khilibo koise. Sob milai kena Northern Angami laga pitorte thaka 29 bosti hesa lobo aro games kan to IG Stadium, Multi-Purpose Hall, Badminton Stadium, TT Stadium aro local ground te thakibo.
Human activity mohoza Wars at Sagonori Mohoza, television Nunuri Mohoza, YouTube Nunu Mohoza, U platform Kekri Nunu Mohoza. The most watched human activity on earth is games and sports. Rizha Timmy Bigamaya Timmy Unites.
Government e-market laga conference Monday din Kohima te manaise. Itu conference to Indian Chamber of Commerce pra governance for growth laga team under te organize kurise. Aro itu conference se Pradesh te thakya entrepreneurs kan bishi shamil thakise. One stop GEM laga platform te manukhan kan laga nijor saman aro service produce kuribo. Itu conference te Industries and Commerce Department laga commissioner aro secretary Kekrevor KV Chuza pra address kurise. KV Chuza pra koise central government limited to GEM pra kini bole to compulsory ase. Hulibi itiatak Nagaland limited to compulsory nohoy. KV Chuza pra koise government eklan nohoy kena sellers kan limited pi GEM to laga sensitization to para bole lage. GEM laga opor alamtum Chi Chamir pra koise dunia te 10 richest manukan sob e-commerce business te kam chule. Chamir pra koise manu bishi pra e-commerce laga pal aro opportunities dia to na jane aro entrepreneurs kan ke GEM te register kuribole encourage kurise. Noklak District Gaunburas Association pra 32nd General Session Patso Town te Tuesday 10 baji pochote rakise. Session laga team thakise Trust and Justice. Advisor Prison Printing and Stationery Government of Nagaland H. Haying special guest thakise. Kemniwan Gaunburas Association koise Noklak District Gaunburas Association Office banabole laga bisaria ase. H. Haying koise Noklak District Headquarter te Noklak District Gaunburas Association Office laga sapna poncha bole pura koshish kuri ase. Lieutenant General R.P. Kalita, UYSM, AVSM, SMVSMK, prestigious Eastern Command laga Notun General Officer Commanding in Chief Banaidishe 1st February 2022 te. Lieutenant General R.P. Kalita laga Vijay Samrok te Sipai Mura Khan yad kurishe. Aro Garrison Battalion Parade Ground te guard ke honor kurishe. Kalito, Director General Manpower Planning and AMP Personal Services in Headquarter of MOD Army New Delhi laga thakise. Taipra aro Rashtriya Rifles Battalion in Kashmir, Mountain Brigade, Infantry Division aro Strategically Corps in Northeast lagabi command thakise. Chinese Army pra Luija Chokra Miram Tarun itiato gor ponchise. Hulibi Miram laga baba Upan Tarun pra koise tai laga chokra ke China's People Liberation Army pra mild electric shock dishe aro marabi marishe. Tai itiatak bi mentally exhausted huikena ase. Tarun laga suku bond kurishe aro hat khan bi bandi tekena rakhishe. Hulibi bat khabole homaite hat khuli di thakishe aro bal pra bat khilaishe. Gor ponchia homai Miram ke bosi manu aro administration khan pra bal pra swagat kurishe. Indian Council of Agricultural Research pra 1st February pochor 9 baji atate ekta stakeholder meet rakishe ICAR Research Complex for NEH Region Nagaland Center Nltv mate meet te Nagaland laga bishi districts pra kisan kan ahi kena shamil huise alak department laga directors aro secretaries bi meet te shamil thakishe IAS Agriculture Production Commissioner Government of Nagaland YK Keto sema koise Nagaland te 70% population do bosite thake aro agricultural sector te kaam kore agriculture sector to business model banai kisan karone rasta khuli bole janaise tai aro koise pradesh te bishi manu PM Kisan Beneficiary Fund laga faida loy kisan nohoi lebi itu pra department ke joldi kam lobole janaise Joint Director ICAR Nagaland Center DJ Rajkowa pra Nltv ke koise notun technologies laga modut loikena agricultural sector te kam krile kisan aro pradesh nimite employment laga rasta anibole ase.
You know, as far as our state is concerned, approximately 70% of our population lives in rural areas and they are engaged in agri and allied activities. And out of that, approximately 73% are engaged in jom and shift in cultivation, and 27% are taken up terrace cultivation. And in the technical session also we have discussed that we appreciate that we cannot stop traditional way of cultivation, but jom cultivation, but we need to
Advisor for Tourism, Art and Culture, Government of Nagaland H. Kihovi Yeptomi pra 1st February te International Standard Size Football Ground ke khulai dishe. Tai laga 33 Assembly Constituency suru hoto town te. Kihovi koise bishi deri pra rukita kya sapna aji ponchise. Football khilari khan football ground ke bal pra chulai kena nijor laga talent ke dunia de dikhabole janaise. Ahi boli election campaign te area manu khan ke area development opor kam kuribole koise. Pandemic aro lockdown pra tai khan vata bishi ponchibole para nai koise. Suru hoto town to tai laga headquarter constituency thaka pra tai laga manzil to suru hoto town ke development anibole ase koise. Kargil war laga hero Lieutenant General YK Joshi 40 sal Indian Army te kam kura pichete Northern Command Chief pra retire huise Monday din. Sources hisab Joshi hotai tai laga ahi bole thaka generation khan ke tai laga bal kam vichar hosa fale bapna thaka general aro statesman hisab te babi kena kam kura shikai kena inspire huise koise. Joshi ke Northern Command Udhampur Jammu and Kashmir laga General Officer Commanding in Chief karone chunishe February 1, 2020 te. Joshi ke Veer Chakra Award bi dishe aro tai laga bahaduri saikena tai laga naam pra film bi banaise LOC Kargil 2003 te aro Shersha 2021 te. West Bengal laga Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee pra Governor Jagdeep Dhankar ke Twitter te block kuri dishe. Block ra laga karanto Bengal Governor pra unconstitutional aro unethical niyom chula aro PJP gundas ke TMC workers ke murai dibole barawa dia nimite ase. Taki block kura pichore Governor pra essence and spirit of democracy likhi kena koise Mamata to unconstitutional norms laga khilaf ase koise. Mamata pra aro koise Governor to super guard nishna government official khan ke tai laga nokor nishna chulai ase. Tai janaise Governor laga atat pra tai bishi alchi laga karan block kuri dishe. Deishte Bishi Pradesh pra schools aro colleges 1st February baloikina khuli ase. Deishte COVID-19 cases namya dekhipa karan Pradesh Bishite Sarkar pra schools aro colleges khulibole kadam loise. Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Jharkhand, Telangana te February 1 pra loikina schools aro colleges khulibo. Kintu COVID-19 guidelines to chulabole lage. Students kan schools aro colleges te chabole karone ama baba laga consent lage. Nagaland TV February 15 pra loikina Class 1 to 8 schools khulibole sarkar pra hukum dishe. So viewers, American Karone Roundup News Day idu khobor khani ani share. Kalibi notun updates aro information logot American logot ani dibo. Till then, good night.
And we are clear.
Nagaland TV, Sop Manulaga Awas.